Malta, the island nation in the Mediterranean Sea, situated 58 miles south of Sicily, is the host for the 32nd edition of the World's Strongest Man. We've moved to the Blue Grotto for the overhead lift, the fourth unique test of strength in the final. American Brian Shaw was able to post 6 repetitions of the 342-pound train axle in the allotted minute 15. Another U.S. athlete, Travis Ortmeyer, was able to post a total of 7 repetitions. And the 5-time champion, Mariusz Pudzianowski of Poland, managed 8 repetitions. That number was matched by American Derek Poundstone. But it took 9 reps to win the event. Zydrunas Savickas lifted a total of over 3,000 pounds in 75 seconds. The victory in the overhead lift was the second in 4 events for Savickas. His 9 repetitions were one better than the total posted by Poundstone and Pudzianowski. Ortmeyer was 4th, while Shaw was 5th. So Zydrunas Savickas now has 36 out of a possible 40 points to extend his lead in the overall standings to 6.5 points over the second-place Mariusz Pudzianowski. Derek Poundstone holds down 3rd place. Brian Shaw is 4th, but there are 3 events still to come. And the next one, which is the 5th of 7 events in this final, will be the boat pull as we remain at the scenic Blue Grotto.
This arm-over-arm pull will challenge the athletes, well, you could have guessed it, arm strength, plus a whole lot of legs and upper back too. To pull a 660-pound boat up a 30-degree incline, it's going to be tremendously taxing.
So Lithuania's Zydrunas Savickas, the overall leader, takes his place as he prepares for the boat pull. And 7 of the 10 men in the final have had their chance at the boat pull. The Texan Travis Ortmeyer currently owns the top spot with a time of 45.88. Terry Hollins of England is 2nd. Derek Poundstone is 5th. And his chances for the title took a major hit here, Kaz.
A bad showing by Poundstone. And this event may not be so good for Zydrunas either. He's a really big, heavy guy. And he's not flexible enough to get forward to get a good pull. He's really struggling at the start.
Kaz, what do you think about his technique going with the arm wrap in the rope? Is that effective?
I think he felt like he needed a big first couple pulls. And with that wrap, it eliminates the use of your grip and the need for a good grip on that rope.
Would you say he has good hands for this event?
His hands are not that big.
660 pounds, though, but he is working. He's down to the final few meters. He will not get the victory here, Kaz, and this might not be a good time for him. He's really going to drop in the overall standings.
He's really having difficulty re-grasping the rope. I hate to say this, but I think his belly's in the way.
Savickas still with a meter or so to go. And he finally stops the clock. Oh, not until 102.94. Zydrunas Savickas, Kaz, way off the pace. That'll put him currently into 6th place.
Todd, it certainly didn't look like it was a question of effort, but I just don't think Zydrunas has put enough time and preparation into arm-over-arm events.
So now it's time for Poland's Mariusz Pudzianowski. He's hoping to benefit from Savickas' trouble in the boat pull. Prior to this event, Kaz, Mariusz trailed the Lithuanian by 6.5 points, and that seems likely to change.
You're right, Todd. Mariusz is going to make up some serious ground. The question is, how much?
So Pudzianowski is on the clock. Remember, this is a 20-meter course. That boat weighs 660 pounds. The mark to beat, 45.88 seconds, put up by American Travis Ortmeyer. Kaz, Pudzianowski is flying through this course.
I like the technique and the preparation. He's in really deep with his legs. He's put talcum powder underneath him. He's sliding up and getting an extra good 1.5 feet of pull with his legs.
Just attacking the course is Mariusz Pudzianowski. One more pull should do it. And he's got it. The new time to beat by Mariusz Pudzianowski. 39.38 seconds for the 5-time champion.
That was absolutely amazing. That's the kind of effort you'd expect from a champion. You just couldn't work any harder than Mariusz did in the boat pull.
Well, the final competitor to attack this 20-meter course is Brian Shaw from Colorado. Brian's in 4th place overall, and he, like Pudzianowski, also can erase some of his deficit.
Brian's usually absolutely awesome in arm-over-arm events. Obviously, Pudzianowski put up a great time, Todd, but Shaw has the ability to go even faster.
Well, the mark to beat is 39.38 seconds put up moments ago by Poland's Mariusz Pudzianowski. Kaz, look at the distance he gets with each pole. Brian Shaw is doing a great job.
And he's an expert. Watch the right arm. It pulls the rope tight so he can regrasp with the left. Beautiful technique.
The boat is just surging up that 30-degree incline. Look at this, the 20-meter course. Brian Shaw is going to get the win. 32.44 seconds for the big American.
I think you can hear it. He's sending a message.
It comes in pretty handy to be 6'8" and 380 pounds in an event like the bolt pole. Brian Shaw just shattered the time to beat. You can't argue, it's his event. The bolt pole winner is standing by with Bill Kazmaier.
Brian, 32.44, you destroyed the field.
Yeah, this is a good event for me, and I knew I needed to step up. It's time for me to make a move, and that was it, so I'm happy.
Where'd you draw that intensity from? It looked like game day.
You know, I've got a switch that I can flip. You know, I'm a nice guy normally, but when it's time to go, you know, I can step up and I can bring it, so I brought it.
Great performance.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah!
Brian Shaw got the victory in the bolt pole with a time of 32.44. Pudzianowski was 2nd. Travis Ortmeyer was 3rd. 4th went to Holland's. Pfister was 5th. A good result for Chalet. He took 6th. Zydrunas Savickas had to settle for 8th place. So with just 2 events left, things have suddenly gotten much tighter. Savickas now leads Pudzianowski by only a half a point. Shaw is in 3rd place, 3.5 points off the pace. Poundstone is still there in 4th. Zydrunas Savickas' domination just came to an end in the bolt pole. And Brian Shaw, Derek Poundstone, and Mariusz Pudzianowski are back in the hunt as the world's strongest man final continues.